Well, hello there again, my good friends. Thanks a million for clicking on this video. I hope you're all keeping well, fit and healthy. That's the main thing. I hope you all made a few bob today. I had a good few winners, but I just didn't put them all on the one docket last night. Six winners, possibly seven. I'm not sure about the 445 at Goodwood. The horse finished fifth. There was 20 something runners. So I'm not sure about that, so I won't. He finished fifth at 50 to 1. The first race, Defiantly, I gave him to you at 11 to 2. The second race, actually, I was quite proud because I gave you Cheyenne at 9 to 1 to beat the 5 to 2 on favours, and he beat him easily. I think that was only a five horse race, so I don't know whether to pick him out now, but look, that's the way it goes. Yeah, the 520 at Goodwood was the fourth horse of my lucky 15. He finished fourth. So only a winner, 11 to 2 winner and a fourth in the each way lucky 15. I got just over 10 quid back. And when I went over this evening to back my horses for tomorrow, which I'm going to give you now shortly, I put that tenner on a horse that I fancied. I was watching him for most of the day. I thought he'd be gambled in, but he stayed at 4 to 1. I was delighted. So I put a tenner on him, set me up with a few quid for tomorrow. Galway Disaster. The winner of the first race, alright. Well, I gave you the winner of the first race. Jogo Bonita, 11 to 4. The second race, the 530 at Galway, I give you an each way, 15 to 2, finished third. And the 635 at Galway, Immutable, finished second at 12 to 1. So yeah, 6 L winners, like, it's a pity. I thought I was off to a great start again with the lucky 15, but that's the way it goes. Jamie Spencer, my God, that's why I call him Slippery Arse. He absolutely fell out of the stalls in the 3 o'clock on Tribal Chief. Fell out of the stalls. If he had broke well, he would have won that race today. And I didn't actually realise I backed him in the next race. Jackajaro, Jamie Spencer again. Hit the front too soon. The man, I don't know. He's a good old jockey, but he don't know what he'd be up to half the time. So that's the best I could do today. My nap is absolutely useless, my friends. Sorry about that. The 410 Hatim. He ran very, very poorly, but the winner was seriously impressive. Seriously impressive now, in all fairness. So move on to tomorrow. I run through Goodwood, 7 races. I run through Newmarket, 7 races. And I'm going all out tomorrow for the big docket. All out. For the big, not a lucky 63, sorry, a Heinz. 6 horses. And then I'm going to give you my nap for tomorrow. Absolute banker. I'll tell you about this horse in a minute. I'm going to give you a nap, an each way nap, and I had a quick look at the big race in Galway. So I'm going to give you a nice each way shot in that as well. Right, we get the ball rolling. I never stuck me lucky. I did stick me lucky 15 up on the up on the video last night, but some bloke commented today asking me what was the lucky 15. He obviously didn't see it, but I just never put them in the description. I don't know why. I don't put the horses in the description of the videos. But anyway, it didn't do much good. So anyway, we'll move to Goodwood tomorrow. The first race at Goodwood is the 150. Thank God it's the last day. Now I tell you, if a fella was sitting in the bookies, like I always say with a few bobs, there's some load of favourites won all week at Goodwood and Galway. Right, the 150 at Goodwood, the first race, I've gone for number 10, Valedictory, 11-4. The second race at Goodwood, the 225, I've gone for number 7, Opportunity, 9-4. The third race at Goodwood, the 3 o'clock, I've gone for number 3, Danielle, 10-3, 130. The fourth race at Goodwood is the 335. I've gone for number 17, Far Above Dream, 7-1. The fifth race at Goodwood tomorrow, it's actually the 1st of August, my lord. I'm doing this early now at 10:15. The fifth race at Goodwood is the 410. I've gone for number 11, Marengo Storm, 11-1 each way. The sixth race at Goodwood is the 445. And I've gone for number 3, Chartered Course, 4-1. And the last race at Goodwood, race number 7, is the 520. And I've gone for number 12, Crest of Fire, 5-1. Right, we'll move over to Newmarket, my friends. Do you notice I took out the odd scissors today and I gave myself a bit of a clip. Now I was kind of when I went over and done tomorrow's racing, when I done my lucky 60, me Heinz, sorry, for tomorrow, like I said, I stuck a tenner on that horse, 4-1, and he won. But earlier on in the day I was after buying a vape for €27 to start vaping in the morning instead of smoking these fucking things, you know what I mean? I'm sick of them now. But anyway, €27 for the vape. I came home, I got a few bits and bobs in Super Value. I came home and I put it together. I took 3 puffs out of the vape and it absolutely burnt the fucking lips off me. Burnt the lips off me. So I knew straight away that the coil was fecked. The coil was gone. Now, brand new in the box, and November 28th was the best before date, or whatever you want to call it. So I done me a few bits for tomorrow on Paddy Powers. I went straight down to Super Value then with the vape. I was kind of buzzing because I wanted to start in the morning. I got my money back. 27 fucking euros, like, you know what I mean? Come on. This is one of those flavour jokes. You can refill them and recharge them and all that kind of crack. But anyway, I'll get another one in the morning. I'll get another one somewhere else in the morning. And I'll start the vape. And I was planning on starting this evening with that. But it didn't go to plan. So I'm after going through Goodwood now. And just press a few buttons here now. I didn't go near Galway tomorrow. Well, only the one race. So I just gave you the 7 races at Goodwood and I have 7 races at Newmarket. 10 minutes. The first race at Newmarket is the 133, and I've gone for number 8, Romantic Symphony, Billy the Kid for Charlie Appleby. Yeah, still 2-1 favours. Getting back to him in a minute as well. The second race at Newmarket is the 213, and I've also gone for number 8, Fire Thunder for Marco Botti, Laura Pearson. Now that's a dodgy race, but I think the only one is after running the 6 furlongs. I went through all the form, watched every race. She's going to that big race tomorrow. Took about 40 minutes, the big race at Galway. But I think I found the winner. Number 8, Fire Thunder, 10-1 each way. That's the second race at Newmarket. The third race at Newmarket is the 248. And I don't like to do this, but I had no choice in the matter. No choice in the matter. And I go for the even money favours. Now I picked out that 9-1 shot today to beat the 2-5 favours. And he did beat him. But I just couldn't see it in beating this favour tomorrow. Filly Novice Stakes. Went for number 3, Halima, Billy the Kid again for Charlie Appleby. Yeah, there's nothing, absolutely nothing in the race can beat him. 7 runners. Number 7, Miles, give him a good run for his money. Spirited Gesture. Rav Halvin for John Gosden. Rav Halvin is riding some winners, my friends. But I fancy the favourite, Billy the Kid, number 3, Halima. The fourth race at Newmarket. Now the reason I went to Newmarket tomorrow is 2 of the horses are in my Heinz. The fourth race is the 323. And I've gone for number 5. Lion of Mali, Jack Mitchell for James Fanshawe. And Lion of Mali is 3-1. Almost joint favourite. Actually, 1, 2, 3, there's 5 horses. It's a 6 horse race, there's 5 horses with only a point between them. So a very, very dodgy race. But I went for number 5, Lion of Mali, into 323. The fifth race at Newmarket is the 358. The 358. And I've gone for number 6, Divine Night. Kieran Fallon for Willie Haggis. And Divine Night is 7-4 favours. I've gone for a lot of fancied horses tomorrow, my friends. Reason being, I'm going to get up that Heinz tomorrow. 6 horses. Go on. Get in there, my son. The 6th race at Newmarket is the 433, which sadly is only 4 runners. And again, I couldn't get away from the favours. Number 1, Food for Thought, Ray Beckett. Round even money again. I don't like backing him, but hey, a winner's a winner. And the last race at Newmarket is the 510. I've gone for number 2. This is a tricky little race now, 6 runners. A tricky little race. Have a look at this race now. On at the races or whatever you study on. It is next to impossible. But I've gone for number 2 in the 510. Silky Robin. And Silky Robin is 7-2. Right? My each way nap. I'll get to my main nap now in a minute, because this thing will win tomorrow. If this thing don't win tomorrow, this horse I'm going to give up completely. I'm walking clean away. Because this is my absolute banker. Where are we, Kenny? 15 minutes. My each way nap is in the 3:35 at Goodwood. And I went down the bottom to number 16. Well, not the bottom. 28 runners. Number 16, Fandom. Sean Levy for Richard Hannon. That's number 16, Fandom. Now, there's a lot of horses in this race I napped in the last few weeks. And they won, like Tuca Salamanca. Where's the other one? There's 2 or 3 of them I napped a few weeks ago. Stratus 9. Number 13. I napped him a few weeks ago and he bolted up. Yeah, my each way nap is number 16, Fandom. 28-1, my friends. 28-1. Now, we're almost there now. My main nap for tomorrow, I went to Thirsk. And this is the 6th horse in my Heinz. I went to Thirsk. Where are you, baby? Hold on now, sorry. There's so many things wrote down here, look. Gets a bit mixed up now and again. Come on now, Kenny, the fuck. Yeah, the second race at Thirsk, the 208. Now there's a horse in here, right? Now I wrote him down here in my book about 2 hours ago. At 5-1, he's now 4-1. Get on this horse in the morning, people, I'm telling you now straight. The horse is called Mirsky. Number 7, Mirsky. Danny Hope for David O'Meara. But the thing is, the horse was supposed to run today at Goodwood in a 90 grand race. I can't remember now which race, I should have wrote it down. But instead of running today in a 90 grand handicap, 1 mile, they decided to run him in Thirsk in a class 2, 26 grand. Get on that horse now in the morning, my friends, because that horse is going to go into 2-1 or something. That's number 7 in the 208 at Thirsk. Mirsky. Okay? And then, like I said, I just went to the big race at Galway tomorrow. Which is a 3:12. 3:12 at Galway. 65 grand handicap hurdle. 2 mile 6. 2 mile 6.5. 11-2 favours. These are the races I love. 22 runners. Playing 5 places. And I've gone for horse number 19. If you look back at the race today at Galway, Danny Mullins fell off a horse, hung onto the horse's neck and got back up on him again. And the commentator said, you'd want to be He-Man to do that. You know what I mean? The strength of that. To look at Danny Mullins, there's not a pick of minute. But you see all the veins popping out, you know what I mean? Very, very strong man, very strong jockey. So in the 312 at Galway, I've gone for number 19. Manila Diamond. And who was on him? Danny Mullins, Mr. Danny Mullins. For W.J. Lanigan. And number 19 in the 312 tomorrow at Galway, the big race. Manila Diamond. 10 to 1. 10 to 1, my friends, each way or win. Danny Mullins is he's due another big race. Great jockey, love the jockey. Great personality. An honest man, an honest jockey. So that's it for tomorrow. No, wait now, I nearly done the same mistake as last night. I'm going to give you my Heinz, 6 horses, right? Sorry now, it just come into my head there. I'll put the docket up on the screen. The first horse is in the 120 of Goodwood, number 10. Valedictory, 11 to 4. The second horse of my Heinz is in the 225 at Goodwood. Number 7, Opportunity, 9 to 4. The third horse of my Heinz, this is a straight Heinz now, no each way shit. The third horse is in the 335 at Goodwood. Number 17, Far Dream Above, 7 to 1. The fourth horse of my Heinz is in the 133 at Newmarket. Romantic Symphony, 2 to 1. The fifth horse in my Heinz is in the 358 at Newmarket. Number 6, Divine Night, 7 to 4, 2 to 1. And the last horse of my Heinz, the 6th horse, I went to Thirsk and I put in my banker, Mersky. I was just talking about the horse. 5 to 1. Absolute banker, that horse. So that's my lucky 6, my Heinz for tomorrow. 6 horses. So you have a Heinz, an app, an each way nap, and the winner of the Galway Hurdle. We just call it the Galway Hurdle. Danny Mullins. Right, best of luck for tomorrow. I hope you made some sort of money today, because there's a lot of favourites, one if you're a favourite backer. That's why I went for all fancied horses for tomorrow. Let's get up this Heinz. 6 winners. 6 winners. Come on, baby. Good night and God bless, my friends. Remember to gamble responsibly. Only bet what you can afford, and never ever ever chase your money. Okay? Never. I'll talk to you tomorrow night with the help of God for Sunday. Good night and God bless. Kenny from Tipperary.